If you were to take 90 of the countries around the world according to GDP ranking and compare the entire economies of those countries against simply the pure profits of Exxon, Exxon would be more economically powerful and profitable than every one of those 90 countries. Where does sales analysis of $30 billion a year leave a company like Exxon or Shell or BP or Chevron? It leaves them in control of our lives. What does that kind of money buy? Not just in America, but around the world. It bought George Bush. It bought Dick Cheney and Condi Rice. After that, industry spent more money than they have to this day buying a presidency. It bought an entire military complex of Americans who left their blood in deserts all over the world so big oil could become bigger. It bought organizations that promote fraud all the way from local politics to international politics. Groups like ALEC, the Heritage Foundation, Americans for Prosperity, groups that can be traced back to promoting corporate welfare for multi-billion-dollar oil industries. Groups that are encouraging the fracking of our local communities where the poisons are slowly killing our children and destroying our drinking water. What do the billions of dollars from the oil industry buy? It buys cheap prostitute-like scientists and universities and colleges from Harvard to Dartmouth who've been willing to lie to us about there being no such thing as global climate change. Lie to us long enough and thoroughly enough that now the common belief among credible genius scientists is that the globe has moved beyond the tipping point. We've moved past the point of being able to recover from the carbon trash that the energy industry has been pumping into our world. In effect, the oil industry, if you think about it, has so much money that they've lobbied and PR'd and hustled us to a point where we have all agreed to sacrifice the lives of our grandchildren and our children by the year 2050, when we're now being told that the potential for catastrophe of global climate change will be undeniably noticed. Sacrifice our children so we can be comfortable. The oil industry knew the sick selfishness of the me part of the baby boomers. They knew that if they sold it hard enough, we'd willingly sacrifice our children. And they sold us plenty. In fact, Americans use more oil than Russia, Germany, China, and India combined. And today, Citizens United has allowed big oil to continue their spending spree, buying governors and senators and presidents. And let's not leave out the media. Today, we will be bombarded by dozens of primetime TV ads assuring us that fracking is just fine, or that the oil industry is desperately working to develop alternative energy sources such as solar, wind, or geothermal. Those feel-good ads where people who look just like us tell us that big oil really gives a damn about our children. Don't believe a word of it.